Okay, hi Vidita. Welcome to Great Diaries. How is your day going?
Happy. Day is going great. Been caught up with doing some things on the metrics, product processes, and all of that. So yeah, been doing that.
Wow, I think that gives us a very easy transition into the next thing, which is a short intro. So why don't just you take us through what your work here is and what it entails?
Sure. I'm Vidita. I started working at Grid 3 years ago as a visual designer, and I have been a part of the design team and I have been a part of the tech team both at the same time in the past 3 years. With Grid, I've worked on multiple projects, from ranging from not just design and product, but also few parts of HR as well when we were looking for designers. So that's essentially what I've been doing at Grid. It's a great environment to work at, and that's why I'm here at Grid. So that's me.
Okay, so now, like you mentioned that you've been here 3 years, that makes you one of the earliest employees of Grid. How has your journey been here?
My journey at Grid has been amazing. Grid has given me amazing opportunities to grow in the same environment, in the same space. The best thing about Grid for the past 3 years, which has kept me stuck here and it's literally grabbed me and kept me here, is the work culture for sure. It's so flexible. Also, the fact that there is a lot of opportunity to expand my career. For example, I started off as visual designer, moved to product designer, moved to design manager, then moved to product manager. So, in that way, Grid has given me a lot of opportunities in the past 3 years to expand my personal career on my level, as well as in a way that I can help Grid grow in whatever way possible. I think another very great thing about Grid is that I've made amazing friends in my workplace, and they are also friends outside my workplace. So it's just given me a new set of friends as well. So my journey has been amazing. No complaints at all.
Now, this is actually what we hear from everybody who's come to who's I've hosted on Great Diaries, that everybody praises the work culture here. So no surprises there. Okay, so
Yeah.
like I said, that you've worked in the design space and the product space here. So why don't we touch upon those? How has working in the design space been in a tech firm, and how has working in a product space been in a tech firm for you?
So I graduated as a designer. I graduated as an interaction designer, and Grid is actually my first job as well, full-time role, permanent full-time role. In terms of design, like I said, I started off as a visual designer, so I was mostly on the marketing side. At that point of time, 3 years ago, when I was at the marketing side, we were not really extensively working towards too much of marketing things at that point of time. But at the same time, there were a lot of responsibilities, for example, how we can start working towards marketing. So that's exactly where my role came in as a designer. So I was involved in social media posts, blog posts, and website design and all of that in the very beginning. I started in 2020, and 2021 around September, I was moved to UI UX and product. So it gave me, that's essentially what I graduated in and the skills that I had in. So it was a very exciting time for me that I finally got to explore what I had actually learned in those 4 years of college. So product design totally opened so many doors for me, changed my perspective towards design itself altogether, especially with the tech platform. Because we are a software company, right? We are a tech company. So everything we work towards is giving our users a great experience. That is also another thing which retains users or clients in our firm. So of course, that's been there, where I have constantly worked on multiple features. As simple as the homepage builder, that was one feature I worked from on scratch. So research, user research, wireframing, multiple iterations coming to the UI of it. Even the fact that when it's developed, there was still a lot of changes that I had reached out to the tech team to make. because those were things that were adversely affecting the user experience, and I wanted to work towards making it work better, since it was a beautiful feature that we had introduced. I feel like tech design in terms of tech is extremely important, because designers like us help make everything very seamless in terms of workflow. What should be visible how to the user, the color scheme, as simple as even the fact that what messaging is coming across. If there's an error message, there's a success message, there's a help text, so those come under UX writing. So I mean, in terms of design, for sure it's extremely important to have a designer present in a tech platform, especially because they literally help make everything very seamless. So that, and then further I moved to design manager. So I had almost 3 people working with me. One was just with me on the product, one was a graphic designer, and we also had a freelancer. So in those terms as well, responsibility shot up a little for me, where I was working on designing things as well as managing other people's responsibilities as well. Further, I moved to product management. So product management is a very new field to me as well. Honestly, like, I don't have a formal education in it, but I've been doing multiple courses on Coursera. So that's helped me advance in terms of understanding that a product, just because we have a product does not mean that we have a ready-made product and everything, and it's all designed. We are introducing features now and then, enhancing things, but is it really useful to the users? It's where product management actually helped understand those through a lot of metrics, a lot of research, a lot of conversations with internal team members, external people. I'm still working towards my journey of still becoming a better product manager, let's say. So the best part about product manager that I have experienced is system setting, process settings, and like, touch wood, it has worked miraculously with our team, because everybody's so enthused about new things coming up all the time. So that's essentially what's my role.
This transition from design to product also, it feels seamless, but I can literally understand what all hurdles you might have faced, and we all know that you are taking every opportunity and every challenge head on. So that is actually amazing, and it's a joy to see. Okay, so we've touched a lot on your work life. Why don't you just also let us know what the after work life entails for you?
I'm going to break this into 3 parts actually. It's not just about the after work, but also before work. I'm an early riser, and working out is my hobby, because I feel like that's something that adds more energy to my day. It makes me more productive. I'm also very spiritually inclined, you know that. So I have a proper morning ritual of positive affirmations, Buddhism chantings, meditation, and all of that. So I feel like when my morning is productive is when my work time is also extremely productive as well. After work, I run a side hustle of my own. It's a small business. It's all about spirituality. So I also do tarot card readings, manifestations. I coach people how they can manifest their ideal life. I also really enjoy spending time with my parents, because they are also working people. So they come home only by 6 o'clock. So I make sure to take out some time for them as well. I love watching Netflix. So there are days when, since I'm into energy work and all that, I do get affected negatively as well a lot of times. So there are days I just want to take a break, and I just sit and do nothing. Maybe just get myself a drink or something, watch a nice Netflix movie, and maybe even pass out by like 9 o'clock kinds, so that nobody can ask me to do anything. So yeah, I mean, I also feel like because I'm so I also feel like because I feel like I'm a little extra productive during my before and after work hours is also something that makes me want to be more productive during my work hours. So I essentially treat these two, before and after my work, as a crucial part of my day. I need to be productive during that time so I can come back with a more productive mind the next day as well.
Okay, so this is just a side question. But since we are in a tech firm and in the tech industry and a software platform, so what are your top 5 apps that you use every day?
Okay. Of course, Instagram is one. There's so much content to consume there. Most of my design ideas come from Instagram. So that's also there. I use Coursera a lot. I'm not sure if we'd consider that as an app or not, but it still counts. So yeah, so a lot of times people go to Google for inspiration, I go to Coursera for inspiration is another thing. Apple Music for sure, it's seamless. Absolutely. WhatsApp, great for communication. I have this really fun game that I play, which is called 234 Player. So that's another. It's a really fun game. Okay, it's like a game for 5-year-old children, 5 to 8 years old children, and 4 people can play at once. And these are like very simple games, as simple as stacking sushis or the dart thing and car racing and all of that. So yeah, that
basic problem solving things.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, those are. I also sometimes just see, whenever I see some ads of very basic games, I do sometimes just install them, mainly because those are like numb things that you can just shut off your brain and do. And it just passes a little bit of time and you just feel like, okay, I do not have to use my brain to do this, and still I'll achieve something.
Exactly. I just need to like take out my brain on the side and then play the game. That's the most fun part. It's just with dimag nahi lagana pade.
Exactly. Okay, great. Yeah, Vidita. That was actually it from all the questions that we had. And on a closing note, anything that you would want to tell our viewers who are watching this video, maybe because they are into design or they are getting into product or they are moving into Bangalore, anything that you want to say as a closing note?
I will definitely say keep upgrading yourself. There's so much to learn on a daily basis. There's so many new things on the internet, as simple as that, which is so easily accessible to us. So that's from design and product side, because that's essentially what I have been doing. And from Bangalore side, just come to Bangalore, man. You'll enjoy it.
Perfect. That sounds perfect. Okay, thank you so much, Vidita, for joining me on Great Diaries. And I hope you'll see yourself on social media really soon.
Yeah, finally.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Vidita. Bye-bye.
Bye.